Oh, this is literally giving me goosebumps already. I'm sorry, I'm so dramatic. I need to calm down. These stories, you know, they stack up upon each other in spookiness, and then by the end of the video, I am like terrified. What's up, Rat Fam? I'm back today to explore another scary, bone-chilling, unnerving Reddit thread, and today we are exploring one that poses the question, what is the creepiest thing y'all have woken up to? Oh yeah, they're gonna make it really hard for you to sleep tonight. So let's get to it. My daughter had this Minnie Mouse baby doll that crawled on all fours when you touched a button on its back. That is a terrifying toy. Who approved that? I got a bone to pick with whoever designed that. My wife and I woke up at about 2 a.m. to the sound of the doll creepy laughing. Oh my god, that literally gives me goosebumps. We went out to the living room and the doll was walking straight into the corner. Each time it stopped, it would start right over again. Like something that they couldn't see was pressing the button on its back. Oh my god. The button wasn't broken or anything, so I'm not sure what the heck was happening. We quickly donated it. Okay, what a way to start off this video. Oh yeah, possessed creepy dolls. I don't know if it gets spookier than that. Because like rationally you could say, oh, maybe the button broke, something was wrong with the wiring. But if he examined it afterwards and none of that appeared or like it stopped after that night, I just don't know how you would explain that. They were right to get rid of it. I would not be able to sleep in fear of that happening again. Oh my god, that is so creepy. I woke up to someone whistling a really sad tune outside. At first, it was distant, but it got louder as it came closer and eventually stopped right under my bedroom window. Okay, I think like it's safe to say like this is a time to call the cops. I know I say that a lot. You don't know what that is. Like what happens if it's like a serial killer that's outside your window or someone that like wants to break in and steal your TV or you know what I mean? Like I just feel like if someone's somewhere where they're not supposed to be, call someone for help, you know? Why not? Give yourself peace of mind. Give me peace of mind. But whistling outside of your window, that's creepy. That's someone that like wants to creep you out. And how loud of whistling would it have been for this person to have heard it from a distance while inside their house? Unless maybe their window was open, then they better promptly shut that. The person stayed there for at least 10 minutes and I was scared poopless. Are you kidding me? 10 minutes you allowed this to happen? Do you want to be in a horror movie? Because this is how you get into a horror movie. I didn't dare peek through the blinds to see who was making the whistling sound. I mean, that's probably like the smartest thing they've done. I wouldn't want the person to know that I was there knowing that they were there, but I wouldn't have stayed in my room next to that window for 10 minutes. The next morning, I checked the yard. Sure enough, there were footprints in the dirt under my window. I never figured it out and I don't really want to. I got so many questions for this person. Why did you not want to figure it out? Like, once if it's your creepy neighbor, you know, once if they've been breaking into your house, like, while you're sleeping or while you're not there, I feel like you should ask questions. You should want to know. I feel like calling the police in this instance is warranted because you don't know the person's intention. How could you just be okay with this? Like, oh yeah, it happened once. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Like, what? How could you be okay with that? I'm mad for you. I'm scared for you. Hopefully it was maybe just like a drunk neighbor or someone that was like at a neighbor's house for a party and got confused and discombobulated. And maybe they were whistling on their way to take a pee outside and they ended up peeing underneath your window. And they drank a lot, so it was a really long pee stream and that's why they were there for so long. But you know, again, it doesn't hurt to have someone investigate it. I'm just saying I would be saving up my pennies to get a security camera and put it outside my house. I woke up to my son crying in our room and an immense weight in the center of the bed between my wife and I. Oh, this is literally giving me goosebumps already. I'm sorry, I'm so dramatic. I need to calm down. These stories, you know, they stack up upon each other in spookiness, and then by the end of the video, I am like terrified. I already have a feeling how this one's gonna go though, and I'm not liking it. I reached over and felt damp, coarse hair. Ugh, what? What's that? Ew. Ooh, now I'm thinking of the ring. Ah, great. Samara's between you. My first thought was, is that my cat? Honestly, yeah, that would actually be a pretty smart thought. I feel like I'd feel that too. Quickly followed by, that's not my cat. I immediately jumped out of bed and was screaming, both involuntarily and uncontrollably, to the point of hyperventilating, almost passing out when I hit the darn light switch and nothing was there. ew, gross, ew, what is wet and damp between you? Charlie over here, my little cat, he loves water. He'll turn on the sink. He'll roll around after you get out of the shower on the wet bath. He loves water is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes when I randomly go and like pet him as I'm passing by, his head will be wet. And then you're just like, oh, there's Charlie being Charlie. This is too close to home. My wife confirmed afterwards that she too felt something in the bed with us that night. So she also felt something cold and damp between them. To this day, we still have no idea what we experienced that night. Oh, but it freaked us out. What could be wet and damp with coarse hair? Oh my God, literally Samara. They felt like a demon girl's head that maybe drowned in their bathtub years before. Okay, I like added to that story and made it, you know, more terrifying in my opinion. What do you guys think? What could that be? Oh my God, I totally forgot about the beginning of the story. I woke up to my son crying in our room. Oh my God, that literally just gave me goosebumps. Every hair on my arms is standing on end. I can't believe I completely glazed over that part of the story. There was a little kid ghost that drowned in that house. Then, you know, it was scared in the middle of the night and wanted your comfort. Okay, that's kind of sweet. Also terrifying. No, it's not. Oh, ew. That's a very, disturbing texture to unknowingly touch, you know? I feel like that's very jarring. And I guess if you thought that was your little son, you would be like, oh my God, why are you wet? Are you okay? You know what I mean? You think like something happened to them. So I feel like you'd wake up in a panic from that regardless. But the fact that they first said, is that my cat and not, is that my son? Is very interesting. Okay, this one I can't think about anymore because I'm just literally not going to sleep tonight if I dwell on this any longer. Now I'm paranoid and freaked out that I'm going to see something in my viewfinder behind me that has long wet hair. Oh my God. Oh, and if that wasn't scary enough, we're on to the last story of today's video. And I didn't say this yet, but if you're new here and don't know this, hi, hello, my name is Kaylena. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you join the Rat Fam by hitting subscribe today. But whenever I dive into a Reddit thread, I always leave a link to it down in the video description below. So if you want to go explore the immense amount of other stories people have contributed, you can certainly go do that because today we're only covering a few. Oh God, I'm like so spooked out by that last one. I feel like I'm ready to like beat up some ghost or something. I was laying in bed, dead asleep, and someone tapped on my shoulder pretty hard. I rolled over expecting one of my children, but it was darkness. Y'all, this is why I couldn't have kids. I'd be so spooked out if they did this to me in the middle of the night. I remember me being the little kid doing that to my mom all the time. You know, I got scared because of the darkness. I had a bad dream. I'd go, you know, wake up my mom 2 inches away from her face like a creepy little weirdo. So yeah, I feel like I would just like wake up shocked and like accidentally bop them in the face, you know? Did they dream it? I mean, that could be a reasonable explanation, right? You know, maybe they heard something while they slept and then it woke them up and then they like their memory tried to piece together what could have happened. Oh no, it gets creepy. And then hearing a voice in the hallway of a small child saying, "Mommy?" And it wasn't my child's voice. I even got up to look and they were sound asleep in their room and their door had been shut. I then promptly returned to my bed and covered my head with the blanket like it would protect me, like a child would do, like I still do, like all of us do, let's be real, right? If you get scared, it's kind of like an innate response to like cover yourself because you think it's going to offer some protection, but like realistically, you're just being a sitting duck at that point. How did she go explore this? Like you heard a creepy little kid's voice that wasn't your kid's. How did you muster up the strength to like go out in that dark hallway? I couldn't. I'm too terrified reading that. I can't imagine what I would do in that situation. You know what? I can't. I want to go out there. If anything, I'd get up and like lock my door. No, but they're your kids. You gotta make sure they're okay, right? Oh God. Bless you if you're a parent. Oh, that is so freaky. I hate that idea. I hate that idea so much. I'm terrified. This is pure nightmare fuel. These Reddit threads scare me like nothing else anymore. Like now I'm afraid of everything. Now, okay, so now I'm gonna be afraid of patting Charlie's damp head in the middle of the night. And now I'm gonna be afraid of like hearing something outside my door. This is why I sleep with my door locked though. Can a locked door keep out ghosts? Probably not. But I think that does it for today's terrifying, bone-chilling, unnerving, creepy, paranormal deep dive into this scary ass Reddit thread. If you have a creepy experience of like something you woken up to, whether it was from like a nightmare that you thought was real for a second or like an actual creepy thing happened to you, leave it down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say with this. Just bring on more nightmare fuel. Why not? I hope you guys liked today's video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up so I know you enjoyed it and want to see more Reddit threads in the future. And if you've yet to see yesterday's creepy video, it's up here on the screen right now, and in it I dived into some terrifying things people have seen in the middle of the night. We're covering some real fun Reddit threads. I'm sleeping great. And until next time, keep it around, I'll see you real soon. Bye. Seriously, what could that wet damp thing have been?